प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी हांचो न्यूझीलंडचो ऐतिहासिक दौरा हो भारताच्या खंयच्याही प्रधानमंत्र्याचो गेल्या 40 वर्सांतलो पहिलोच दौरा ठरला, अशी माहिती परराष्ट्र व्यवहार मंत्रालयानं दिली. या दौऱ्यामुळे दोन्ही देशांमधले संबंध आता धोरणात्मक भागीदारी स्ट्रॅटेजिक पार्टनरशिप पातळीवर पावली येतात. व्यापार, शिक्षण, खेळ आणि प्रादेशिक सहकार्य आणखी घट्ट करपा खातीर दोन्ही देशांनी एक खास रोडमॅप स्वीकारला, असे मंत्रालयानं जाहीर केला.
In fact, one of my colleagues told me that your per capita gold medal is probably the highest given compared to your population. India, as you know, is going to host the Commonwealth Summit, Commonwealth Games, and we also have aspirations to host the Olympics at some stage. The Prime Minister has a domestic agenda to raise our sporting culture. We have a scheme. However, you know, the Prime Minister was very acknowledged that the recent dynamics in the relationship that we have observed over the last 2 years, the large part of this credit goes to Prime Minister Lakson, who I think since 2004, when he first met Prime Minister, has been working very hard to impart a new energy to this relationship. Today's morning program was devoted to work and taking the India-New Zealand relations between the two prime ministers basically sought to move the relationship forward. One of the most significant decisions that were taken, which you may have heard about already, I've been watching the news so far, is the decision by the two prime ministers to raise the relationship to a strategic partnership. They also decided that this goal of a more strategic relationship would be approached systematically, for which they decided that there would be a roadmap to take us forward for the next couple of years. This roadmap has been summarized, in fact, in a document which is being released along with the joint statement that the two prime ministers are issuing at the conclusion of their talks, which you would have also seen. The decision to elevate the bilateral relationship to a strategic partnership is, of course, that we are intensifying ties in all tracks of our relationship, but in particular in the defense and security field and in the at the political level. Broadly, what this means is that, say, if you take at the intensification at the political level, there is a general decision that our foreign ministers will now meet more regularly. There will be a more systematic interaction between the two foreign offices at the senior official level. They will be fed by more specialist dialogues at the operational levels. In fact, we are signing an MOU where the conversation on counterterrorism, violent extremism, and transnational crime discussions will start and will lead to practical activities at some future date. In the defense field, a lot of work has already started since 2005, when Prime Minister Lakson visited India and a memorandum of understanding on defense cooperation was signed. In this visit, under the umbrella of that MOU, there will be a maritime cooperation arrangement that is being signed, which will provide a kind of framework within which there will be more intensive cooperation in the maritime domain. But of course, it's also going to be intensive discussions on how to take the trade and economic relationship forward. The Prime Minister had an extensive interaction with the business community today, and in fact made several suggestions as to how to take the trade and economic relationship forward.